Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Mike. You may know me as BigBlueD on Twitch. Um, I'm here for another episode of Snack Time. Now, normally we do one item, but today, today we got one and two. I'm happy. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna try is the Cheetos. I'm a big Cheetos guy, but I don't eat them a lot for a couple of reasons. Number one, I prefer the taste of the puffs to the crunchy. However, the puffs, they get stuck in your teeth like really badly compared to the others. And for whatever reason, they also kind of make my stomach a little queasy after I have like more than a handful. Um, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I saw these and I got excited. And I think part of that has to do with the fact that when I was a kid, there were these things called Planters cheese balls. And they were incredible. To this day, the best cheese based snack I've ever had. They made a return a few years back, and they were not the same. They had a weird aftertaste. It wasn't what I remember. And so I'm like, if these could come close to those, I would be like incredibly like happy. I would like these to be in between the crunchy and the puffs overall in terms of texture, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of like poppable snacks too, so I'm looking for a bit of a crunch. I'm looking for that classic Cheetos flavor. Um, and I'm looking for them to be like covered in the cheese powder. Like I hate when you get like cheese balls or something and they're just like corn balls, you know, with no cheese. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna have a couple. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Now with the eyes closed, down the hatch. Hmm. Okay. So, bear with me here. That doesn't taste like Cheetos. Those are a dead ringer. A dead ringer to the Planters cheese balls. Holy shit. I it's taking everything in me not right now not to get up and like do a happy dance. Um I just got transported back to my childhood. Like they taste exactly like them. Okay, so I think you already know where I'm going with the what do you call it? The taste. But how did everything else go? Um they still get tucked. They are kind of in fact between the crunchy and the puffs, like I wanted, but they still get caught in between the teeth a little much for my liking. They're like cake in there. You know what I mean? The crunch was light, but good. Nice. Cheese, the cheese flavor was definitely there. Not too strong, but definitely not too like subtle either. Uh, Overall, I think I'm gonna give these a 9.5. I want to give them a 10 so bad because they taste like the Planters, and Planters are a 10 to me. But just the annoyance of the caking between the teeth kind of thing. Um, I don't know. That brings it down a tiny bit. Okay. Now, this one I'm very, very excited about. Reese's Cups with molten lava. I haven't been able to find these anywhere by me. And every time they say they're in stock or whatever, they're sold out. And my father surprised me with these, actually. So I was like absolutely giddy. One of my favorite things on the planet, and probably my favorite dessert overall of every dessert I've ever had, is the Chili's molten lava cake. I think it's an absolute 20 out of 10. If it came bigger than what they serve it with, I would probably get it for my birthday every year. But yeah, I think a good molten lava cake is just exquisite. So when I saw these things being advertised, I was like, you know, um, it was like the thoughts in my head were right away like, oh my god, like this could be great. But I've also started thinking about, I'm like, it could be too sweet. So if the hot fudge or whatever it is that is, like whatever this molten lava is, if it's too sweet, it's gonna overpower the normal chocolate. It's gonna overpower the peanut butter, and it's just gonna be bleh. So I'm worried about that. I'm looking for all three things, all three flavors, whatever, to just kind of blend nicely, and not for anything to overpower the other. If it can manage to do that, I have very high hopes for this. But I'll be honest, my hopes are a bit low. I think that the fudge is probably going to overpower. All right. Down hatch. Wait. I don't know if you can really see it. Trust me when I say you can't really see it even in the light. um, Seems like there's a very thin layer. Hold on. All right, eyes closed time. You know, I hate being right sometimes. Okay. So here's the thing. My apprehensions were on the money. but not in the way that I was worried about. I was worried that the lava fudge or whatever was going to overpower the peanut butter and the regular chocolate. However, there's so little of the lava in there that it really just almost tastes like a normal Reese's Big Cup to me. Now, normal Reese's Big Cup to me is a 10 out of 10. But I'm not rating this on being a regular Reese's Big Cup, right? I can't rate it a 10 out of 10 because I like regular Reese's Big Cups. I gotta give it a rating on what it is. The Reese's molten lava. I mean, you can't even really see it. Look how thin that is compared to the peanut butter. Like, are you kidding me? I didn't even notice it was in there. I'll be honest. For what it's supposed to be and what it is, I gotta give it a 4. I got a slight little tiny hint of it in the second bite, but towards the end, I guess. But it's just why? Like, why bother getting them if you just get a regular Reese's Big Cup and have the same experience? I'm very let down. I'm very disappointed. I kind of wish I did this first so that I could have ended on a high note with the surprise of the Cheetos tasting like my childhood favorite. Instead, I'm ending on a very disappointing letdown. I would really like to hear from you guys. Not just because I would like to know if there's any snacks you want me to try, but like, and yes, that includes things like sodas and whatnot. But I really want to know, if you've had these, what was your experience? What did you think? Am I being too harsh? Am I being too critical? Did you guys get more of the lava fudge than I did? I really want to know. Because I am just beside myself right now. I was really, really hoping that this is gonna rock my world, being like a Reese's fanatic, like a guy who has like Reese's cups in his vicinity at all times. I was yeah, 4. I almost gave it a 0. The only reason I didn't is because there was that slight little hint of the fudge on the second bite towards the end. But yeah. Well, anyway, I definitely recommend the Cheetos minis. They're smaller than your normal cheese balls, but again, I like their texture, the crunch. They got enough cheesiness to them that, you don't feel like you're just eating cornballs. And the taste is awesome. I mean, just like the Planters. And these, I mean, I'm probably just going to give the other one to, like, my dad or something. I don't know. And again, it is a Reese's, and I do love Reese's, so I'll probably end up eating it. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. That was another episode of Snack Time. I hope to do this again soon. We'll see. In the meantime, be sure to treat others the way you want to be treated. Check me out on my other socials or content or whatever, like my Twitch at BigBlueD, my TikTok at BigBlueD, and my Twitter. Yes, Twitter, not X. Okay, I'm not calling it that bullshit. But yeah, I think that's BigBlueD 79 actually. So, yeah. Have a great rest of your day or evening or whatever. We are signing out.